And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome here to Chase Race number 9 of Season 9 of the NNSCRA Mobil1 Cup Series. The penultimate round, as Sean Galligan would say, to this season's championship. We are getting ready here for some great racing at Talladega Superspeedway, a track where no matter whether it's the championship or just plain old racing pride on the line, we're always in for a great event. We are getting ready now for an exciting 19-lap race where we are going to be finding out exactly what is going to be the favorite driver to watch heading into next week's race at Zen Joltis. These drivers getting a taste of 2 restrictor plate tracks back to back. On the pole position is going to be Sean Galligan. Now Galligan comes into this race, according to my calculations, a total of I believe it's 68 points out. Nope, I'm sorry, 58 points out of the top position. Now, the only way that Galligan can really get himself back into contention, he has to win here today and hope the other drivers running well in points end up wrecking out. But, in all honesty, the odds of that are not in his favor, so he's just basically trying to finish out the season with a second win if he can. Alongside of him, Danny Wells in the 5. Danny Wells has actually really been slipping as of late in the point standings. He's now fallen to 32nd in points, but he's also looking for his second win of the season. And then you got the Penske boys lined up in row number 2, Chris Maley and Matthew Dallio. Maley looking for his second win of his rookie season. Dallio still trying to find victory lane for the first time here in Season 9. As far as our chasers, where are they starting? The rest of them? Well, Kyle Corbett will start off from 6th place. Alex May will start in 12th. Got to go further down to find Cody Lamas, who actually has lost the points lead after last week's race at Lime Rock. We'll cover that in just a minute. As a matter of fact, the driver he lost the points lead to, starting behind him in 19th, Lamas 18th, Gene Samper in 19th. Dylan Young is going to start this race in 21st, Chris Washer in 22nd, Lewis Stevens 24th. Austin Mongold will start from the 25th position, and then it will be Trent Dunham all the way back in 37th position. Jacob Lawler will be 38th. Ty Dent, who is now 2nd in points, will be the lowest starting chaser from the 39th position. The points coming into this race, folks, are super, super close. They are closest they have been this entire chase, basically because of the dominating performance Cody Lamas has been putting on week after week. But last week, he slipped up at Lime Rock, and it cost him dearly. Gene Samper is now the points leader by 1 point over Ty Dent, who is then 1 point over Cody Lamas. Trent Dunham is now 4th in the point standings. He is only a total of 13 points back, and Kyle Corbett is 5th in the standings. 2 wins this season, and Kyle Corbett is currently a total of 26 points out of the top position. The only other driver who really has a relative shot right now to maybe put his name up into the mix for a possible spot chance at the championship next week would be Austin Mongold, but he needs a really good run here today because he comes into this race a total of 29 points out of the top position. As far as Lawler, Galligan, Dylan Young on down from 7th down to 12th, they really need a miracle to happen here today at Talladega if they're going to be in any way still in contention for the championship next week at Zen Joltis. But it's time to get these cars rolling off. Let's get the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
So we'll be keeping an eye on Gene Samper, Ty Dent, Cody Lamas, Trent Dunham, Kyle Corbett, and Austin Mongold during the course of this race. Those are the 6 that are pretty much left mathematically in the hunt for the championship, unless something dramatic happens here today, which it's Talladega, home to the big one. It happens at Daytona, it happens at Talladega. If it's a restricted plate track, it's usually in the bag that is going to happen at some point or other. And we are going to be seeing if that's going to be the case here today, and very likely that big one could sweep away the championship hopes of 1 or more drivers. Interesting, too, to see what strategy is played out here. 19 laps of racing, not a whole lot of time, but there is ample opportunity for drivers to fall to the back and then work their way to the front. I should also point out as well, this is Talladega 2001. 2001 rules apply. You will see them going beneath the yellow line on the back straightaway in order to make passes which are deemed legal by NNSCRA officials. So here we go. Sean Galligan, Danny Wells, They're both looking for their second wins of the season. Let's see what's going to happen here as the 9th race of the chase for the Mobil 1 Cup Series Championship at Talladega Superspeedway is green. If you think I'm animated, folks, I am. I'm excited. I want to see this race. Galligan going to get the early advantage. Danny Wells trying to slip down into the low line in second, but won't be able to do it. Haley's got Joshua Collard behind him. Collard coming fresh off his first win of the season, or second win of the season, I should say, last week at Lime Rock. As we saw Anthony McCurry, he actually went down, touched the yellow line. It is legal to pass on the apron, as I said. Trying to find our chasers here that are in the hunt for the championship. I see Jean Sanford. She's caught in the middle. Cody Lamas on the outside line. See Mongold. He's up on the inside line now. Trent Dunham back there on the inside line working with Jessica Shelton. Do not, however, see the 14 of Ty Dent. He must be somewhere near the rear of the field. And even in that shot, I cannot see him. Oh, there he is. I think I see him. Is that him or Momo Akari that I saw, though? There are a couple of orange machines in this field. I think I might have seen Momo Akari by mistake. There's Ty. He's still at the rear of the field at the current moment. Here's William Bedford looking down to the inside. 2 tires beneath the yellow line, but perfectly legal. As he's going to go 3 wide, maybe 4 wide here as Silver Fox is trying to go 4 wide for second, and he's there. This all going on behind the leader, Sean Galligan. They are 4 wide, about 3 rows deep here at Dega. Galligan doing a lot of mirror driving. Now teammates working together. Well, not anymore. Dylan Young to the inside. 3 wide for the lead, heading to the line. Let's bring up the ticker, see who's going to get it at the line. I think it's Dylan Young on the inside line by a clear margin. About 6 100ths. He led that lap by, did Dylan Young. Young looking for his 3rd win of the season. His teammate Silver Fox looking for his 1st of this season. As Galligan, who was out in front, is now slipped all the way back to 4th, in danger of losing that to Ricky Falcon. Here's Trent Dunham working his way up the inside line. Oh, trouble in the back! Trouble in the back there in turn 3. Couple of cars on the inside line sliding back up the track. I don't know who rightly was involved. I'm trying to see who wasn't involved. Looks like Gene Sanford got through, Corbett got through, Dunham got through. Cody Lamas and Ty Dent, though, the jury's still out on whether they made it through or not. Mongold is okay. Looks like Ty Dent is fine, but I don't see Cody Lamas. Caution flag out for the first time here today. Dylan Young will lead us under it. I'm afraid to look. Jacob Lawler, well, any long shot hopes he had of the championship are over. Henry Sanford on pit road along with Steve Pollard, Dylan Thoreau, Dylan Poteet, Matthew Dallio. Where is Cody? There he is. Looks like he's got some damage on the left side of his Advocare Ford. Looking to see as he passes by our back straightaway camera just how significant the damage is, though. Can't tell if he's damaged on the rear or not. Doesn't look like. It looks like Cody may have just gotten some damage on the driver's side door. So he may have dodged a huge bullet here. Carson Gumbs got front end damage. Bob Jones, they may have just ran into each other here. Under pacing. Henry Sanford now leaving pit road. Dylan Young still waiting for the pace car to pick him up here as he is the leader under our first yellow of the day. Let's take a look and see what happened. First car I saw snapped out of line was the 38 of Bob Jones. Let's see if we can pinpoint where the initial contact began. We're watching pretty much mid-pack here. Oh, there was some contact there. I think it was Bob Jones and Matthew Dallio kind of squeezed Dylan Poteet into a sandwich there. Steve Pollard going to get collected. Charles Jackson through the grass. I'm watching the 6 there on the apron. And does he run into Charles Jackson or does he get through? I think he got through it. Did Lamas? Oh, Lawler up and on his roof. Breton up and into the catch fence. Nick Smith collected. There's Carson Gunn with his damage. Jessica Shelton spinning to the apron. Her teammate Henry Sanford the same. Thoreau involved. Poteet's car actually I think is going to flip over. When that car transitioned from the racetrack to the apron, yeah, the car flipped over on its roof. And oh man, look at Lawler. Another flip over for him as if one wasn't enough. And his car did flip back onto all 4 wheels. We saw him leaving the scene of the accident. The car erupting in smoke. And I want us to look one more time at the 6 of Llamas. I don't think he got a whole lot of damage from that. I'm not really even sure how significant the damage is on the left side of his machine, because he got through that pretty well. Now, who does he get hit by? Alright, let's look here from the helicopter view and see just how much of an impact that really was for the 6. Happens right in front of him. He's going to turn down the racetrack, and he makes that contact right there with Henry Sanford. But that's the only contact he really makes. I do not think that is enough to take Cody Lamas out of contention for this win. I think Lamas still could be in the running. I think that even if they made a pit stop, that damage can be very easily repaired, and I think he still will be up to speed. So, yes, he did get some contact in that, but I think that pretty much all the chasers that are still in the hunt for this championship got away from that wreck pretty well. Let's go back to green, though, as we're ready for the restart here at Talladega. Pace car is peeled off. We're ready to go back to green on lap 6 of 19. Dylan Young gets us back underway. Sanford, Den, Lamas, Dunham, Corbett, Mongol, they're all going to be taking the green to get us back here. Under green flag conditions, drivers that are out of the race, only 2 of them currently, and they are Jacob Lawler and Steve Pollard. Dylan Poteet and Dylan Thoreau both on pit road getting repairs done. Of course, Poteet had to teleport after being upside down in the turn 3 area. Dylan Thoreau getting his damage repaired. I don't know if either one of them returned to the track yet. Well, there's Poteet. Yep, he's back on track. And where is Thoreau? There he is. Actually bypassing Cody Lamas right now. See if that 6 is still up to speed. He's hitting 201. And the other drivers are hitting 206. Uh-oh. Cody could be in trouble. I think that car is off the pace. I'm surprised, too, because in all honesty, that did not look like a very hard hit for that 6 machine. So this is not good for Cody Lamas. He needs something to go his way, maybe another wreck or something, or at least have his other championship competitors run into some trouble. Right now, though, Dylan Young has his teammate James Silverfox in tow. Silverfox seems pretty content right now to ride behind his teammate. But Silverfox has not won yet this season, so you can bet he's definitely got that on his mind here. As Trent Dunham has now worked his way into the top 10, as has Ty Dent. We're starting to see some chasers now starting to take advantage of the situation here and work their way to the front. Dunham currently runs in 6th. Ty Dent currently crossed the line that time in 9th. Front 6, single file. Now the top 7, now top 8, top 9 is Ty Dent. Almost was turning Austin LaPlante off that corner. Look at Trent Dunham down to the apron on Ricky Falcon. He's looking to go 3 wide. That would be for 4th place if he can get the run. Not going to be able to do it this time, though. Right now, Ty Dent, the way things stand, would be the points leader. Gene Sanford has suddenly seemed to fade a bit from view in the 21, but this is Dega. There's plenty of time to work your way back to the front, and when we hit the stripe, we still have 11 laps to go, so still plenty of time. Dylan Young continuing to lead. I'll tell you what, right now there seems to be a bit of an understanding between the 30, 34, and 43. Maybe even add the 42 into that mix. Those 4 have not really made any moves on each other yet. It's like they've decided, let's ride around, let's stay out in front, and keep ahead of anything that might happen. You see Trent Dunham slicing and dicing it up back there with Momo Akari, trying to get a run. TJ Dent trying to help him. Now TJ jumps up high and will help his brother Ty on the high side as the front 4 continue to run single file. Everything happening from the 4th position on back as Trent Dunham continues to try and bypass Momo Akari, but nobody's willing to work with the 8 right now. Front 5 still continues single files. Now there's James McLeod up there. Let's see if he'll work with Trent. Trent dives low again. No help, and Trent still has to remain behind Momo Akari's machine. Gene Sanford running at the tail end of this pack. I just saw her. Just saw the 21 back here. Let's see if she's making any progress. Came in as the points leader, remember. Here she is. Scored right now in the 27th position, with the fact she came only 1 point ahead of Ty Dent in the standings. This is not where she needs to be running right now, especially with the fact that Ty is running inside the top 10. Jean really needs to get something going here to get herself back in contention, so she'll be in the hunt for the championship in the finale next week at Zen Joltis. Where is Cody Lamas? There he is, now passing Nick Smith. That, I believe, is a battle for the 30th position. No, I'm sorry, actually, that's 31st. And he has lost the lead pack and lost the draft. Ty Dent now caught up on the outside line with his brother TJ. And we got some moves being made up here at the front. Trent Dunham trying to make them. James McLeod looking to go 3 wide. And Trent Dunham's been able to put Mobil1 in his rearview mirror. Now he's got to go to work on Joshua Collard. Trent's trying to fight his way to the front, but he's having difficulty finding friends. I thought McLeod might work with him. Now Qualls is tucked in line. And here comes Trent looking to the inside on Joshua Collard. Is he going to be able to make a move on him? Nope, has to tuck back in line. Trent's the only one making moves right now up there in the top 5, pretty much. James Qualls now peeks out of line, and James McLeod now going to do the crossover on him. Top 6 single file. It's Young, Silver Fox, Collard, Dunham, Qualls, and McLeod. Look at these veterans up here battling it out for this win. Trent steps out. Anybody going to go with him? Well, Mobil1 goes down there for a second, but is that going to allow Trent to get a run on Qualls for 4th? Doesn't look like it. Momo, though, had some drafting help from TJ Dent, and now here comes Trent Dunham with some help. He's got a train behind him in Mobil1. I think it's TJ Dent and David Rivera helping him. Now Qualls steps out of line. Uh-oh, Trent Dunham just got moved up to the high side. Can he tuck back in line behind Collard? No. He's going to lose a spot to Qualls. Now he'll pull back in line in 5th place. TJ Dent starting to lose, or make that Ty Dent starting to lose some spots there as well. He's now got Sean Galligan all over the back bumper of him. And he's actually been moved into the middle line, has the 14. And oh boy, I just saw over in turn 3 as the field hit turn 2, I saw some cars that may be coming a factor into this race. Maybe that's why Gene Sanford's running near the rear of the field. I don't know. But Dylan Young, James Silverfox, Joshua Collard, Trent Dunham, they better be ready because they're going to be reeling them in before this race is over, unless by some miracle they get a caution flag. Trent steps out of line again. This time he got Joshua Collard on the inside. Now he'll go for the 3rd position, will Trent. Trent's just been steadily chiseling his way to the front. Trent Dunham, a win would put him right back in the hunt for the championship. Trent Dunham, the only one of two-time champions in NNSCRA history. Or make that 3 now because of John Cittadino winning in Snickers. But he and Matthew Rodriguez and John Cittadino, the only 3 that share the distinction. Trent would like to be the first 3-time champion, as here we go. Where's Dylan Young going to find some space? Oh, he gets moved up by his teammate. Silver Fox takes advantage of the situation. Look at them all here now as they're all blockaded between 4 machines that are off the pace. Silver Fox trying to clear. Trent Dunham thought about stepping out of line, but now he'll follow Silver Fox to the inside. Dylan Young has been caught on the high side, not able to go anywhere as he's stuck behind his teammate. 3 wide, several rows deep. Silver Fox gonna clear. Dunham gonna move to 2nd. Jackson lined up for 3rd with Ty Dent to move to 4th. Dylan Young trying to fight his way through there on the outside line, but cannot do it. Now it's Silver Fox to the lead. Dunham into 2nd. Jackson to 3rd as now Dunham and Jackson get a huge run down the back straightaway. Dunham might try and make a move into 3. Look at Jackson looking 3 wide for the lead. Whoa! They almost turned each other there in that corner. That was close. Field is getting split up here. When we hit the stripe, it's a total of 4 to go. Jackson steps out. Dunham throws the block. Instead, he goes to the inside. Trent Dunham looking for the lead. Looking for his first win of the season, believe it or not. So is Silver Fox. So is Jackson. There's Ty Dent now in the mix. They're in the 14. Who is it going to be? It's Dunham, Jackson, Dent, Silver Fox. Then you got Daniel Gilbert and Danny Wells working together there in 5th and 6th. Chris Maley trying to reel them in as well. How many cars are going to be left when we get here to the start-finish line receiving the white flag? Jackson looks low. He goes for the lead now off his buddy Trent Dunham. Dent into 2nd. Silver Fox going to try and move to 3rd. Here comes Daniel Gilbert and Danny Wells. A Danny train as they're trying to catch up here to this top 4. And they've caught him. Now it's 6 drivers up here at the front. Jackson looking for his first win of the season. Trent Dunham steps out of line on Silver Fox. Daniel Gilbert can offer the drafting help. That's for 3rd. Jackson, Dent, 2 Toyotas nose to tail out in front here with less than 3 to go. Chris Maley trying to reel in these guys, but he needs some help to try and catch them. Trent steps out of line again. Nobody going with him. Now Ty Dent's going to step down on the inside of Charles Jackson for the lead. Ty wants to pick up his second win of the season. He also wants to take over the points lead. And right now, he's en route to do that as Trent Dunham follows him through. Here's Danny Wells now, outside pole sitter. He's up here in the mix as well as Trent steps out of line. Does he have any help? Danny Wells down there with him. Is Trent going to get to the inside of Ty Dent? Not this time. 2 to go at the line. It's Dent, Dunham, Jackson, Wells, Silver Fox, and Gilbert. That's the top 6. Those are the 6 drivers in the hunt so far, as we've got less than 2 to go here at Dega. Which of these two wants it more? Trent Dunham or Ty Dent? And they've got more traffic up ahead. Will they encounter them before we get back to the checkers? Trent Dunham looks low. Will he get a run to the inside here into 3? Doesn't look like it as he's side by side with Danny Wells for second. But that traffic up ahead could play a huge factor into who's going to win this race. Through turn 4, where's that traffic? They are currently, I believe, in the tri-oval. We may encounter them before all is said and done. Trent Dunham looks low. Silver Fox offers the drafting help. Come into the white flag. One more time. We'll race it back to the checkers regardless of what happens. Trent Dunham to the lead. Silver Fox is trying to take that spot away from Daniel Gilbert right there in the mix as well. Where is that traffic? I still cannot see them. Maybe we are going to get through this without them being a factor. They are on the back straightaway. Oh no, they will be a factor. Jessica Shelton is in that group. So is Carson Gum, so is Connor Breton, but they're spaced out at least. Here comes Silver Fox looking low on Trent Dunham. Will he get to the inside? Yes, he will. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Here we go. Who's it gonna be? Will it be Silver Fox on the inside? Dunham on the outside. Lap traffic, slower traffic ahead. They dive low. Silver Fox tries to forge a hole. Dunham trying to find some place to go as Carson Gum holds them up. Here's Trent. Will he try and make a move? Silver Fox is going to hang on and capture his first win of the season here in the Mobil1 Cup Series of Season 9. What a crazy last few laps there. Trent Dunham, I don't know if he could have made a move or not. That traffic came at just the wrong time for him. And he's going to have to settle for second. Gilbert will be third. Fourth place, that is Charles Jackson, and new points leader heading into next week will be the rookie Ty Dent in the 14 with a 5th place run. Good heavens, race is complete. Standings are official as soon as these other cars will cross the line. Holy cow. Jean Sanford battles back for an 11th place position, but that means she will be a total of 10 points, or no, wait a minute, let me see. She finishes 11th, 6 positions behind Ty Dent. She'll be 5 points behind Ty Dent heading into next week, and Trent Dunham with finishing 3 spots ahead of Ty. That means that Trent is going to be, so I'm trying to quickly work numbers in my head, 9 points back, I believe, behind Ty Dent heading into next week. But the heartbreak is going to be Cody Lamas. This could very well have taken him out of contention for the championship. A very dismal run for him in 31st place, getting that slight contact in the big wreck, our only caution of the day, but it was enough to cause him to be off the pace, and he'll finish 31st in today's race. So in all honesty, I think next week it's going to come down between 3 drivers to battle for this season's championship. It's going to be Trent Dunham, a former Mobil1 Cup Series champion, Jean Sanford, and Ty Dent, a former Last of Us Light Series champion. This is going to be quite interesting to see what happens between those 3 next week at Zen Joltis. It's all going to come down to 3 drivers separated, I believe, by the most 9 points. And Zen Joltis is going to be an interesting place to settle it out. Congratulations to James Silver Fox on his first win of the season. It's been such a struggling season for that team. 33rd in points coming into this race, and they get the checkered flag here today at Talladega. Hope you guys enjoyed today's race. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, become part of the crew today. Here comes your official full results. You'll look down here through 42nd. And now we'll show you your official rookie points, overall point standings, and your Chase Championship points heading into the season finale next week at Zen Joltis. Be sure to stay tuned for the Snickers Cup Series 3 division races coming here at Talladega Superspeedway, where we will be getting our Final Four for battling for that championship as well before championship race weekend next week at Zen Joltis Superspeedway. You've been watching a production on the NNSCRA, offline racing at its best.